Hey guys, this is Phyllis Vishal, and today I am going to be teaching you how to use Paint.net. Now, just to tell you, Paint.net is a very easy software to download. You just go on internet, type in Paint.net in the address bar, and then go on the top over there, go that, and then you press this button here. And as you can see, I am using Windows XP, but I am using Windows Blinds, which customizes my computer. It looks like a Mac with these two bar thingies and the scroll bars. That's why I chose it. Anyway, I'm going to be teaching you how to use Paint.net. It's very, very easy, straightforward, and it's very, very good. It's a very, very good digital art software to use. And there's GIMP, of course, which I have, then Adobe Photoshop CS5, Adobe Photoshop CS3, Adobe Illustrator CS5, anyway. And Paint Tool Style, which I haven't put on my desktop. And I just want to say that it is a very good software and I'd like you to use it. Of course, Photoshop and that is a bit more detailed, but anyway, I like to use Paint.net because Photoshop only has a 30-day trial and it's very expensive. So I'm going to open Paint.net. Now over here you've got history, tools, colors, layers and all that stuff. You can remove them if you want, but I don't know how you're going to get anywhere with them. So I would have them on right now. So let me explain what these boxes represent. So history is basically if you draw something, it goes on your history like that. You can either go on edit and undo, or else you can just press the history box, which is easier. Layers, which I will explain later on. The colors, you can choose the colors from here. There's primary and secondary, but they both mean the same thing. You can go on more, and you can do multiple things. Like for instance, if you want to save a color, since there are many colors, there are three ways. Firstly, you get this, using that add color to palette thingy. Scroll over it, I don't know, just scroll it over, just press it, and then you can choose any place where you want, like this red here, and just press on it, and there it will be. It's a good, I think, thing, but let me teach you a better way, which is the way I use. Like if you have a certain color, for instance, comic characters like me, I would advise you to use the hex over here. Basically, for instance, you want to give that color, copy and then paste it onto Microsoft Word, and then save it and say like for instance, this color represents the hair of the griffin, for instance. Just giving an example, and so then you can keep track, and then you can write it down. Like let's say the certain color for this character is FF 6699, and you've got that beautiful color. Then you can draw with it, or else in your case fill it. Anyway, so that's basically about it. Another way is the color picker, which is over here. Let's say you open something. You open something here, and it opens up. Basically, you can, let's say this color. Let's say I just opened a image, and this is the image. And basically, you just put it, or you can zoom in from here, which is it. Zoom in like that. You can zoom in or like that or whatever, but I zoom in by pressing CTRL and the scroll thingy. Anyway, so let's say if you want to go really close to something, you do it here. So you've got the color picker, and you see, as you can see, it's saying it over there. So you've got the whole thingy there. So basically, guys, it's pretty straightforward. Anyway, so now I'm going to go through the tools. These are where you can find the tools. Also, you can go here and you have this, a list of tools, but I prefer to use this. Now let's show you. This is the selection tool. This is the pixel, so you can move the pixels around. As you can see, that block will become transparent. This is the lasso tool. Now the lasso tool is something interesting. You draw something with it, and then you can get the gradient tool, for instance, and make it nice and gradient-y. Anyway, you can change the color and stuff. Anyway, and all that thingy stuff. Anyway, the problem is that if you want to use the lasso thingy, it's the same thing for here. There are different types of. There is the lasso tool, which you can draw yourself like this, and then there's the magic wand. Now the magic wand is basically. Let me just delete that stuff. You just get a pencil or the paintbrush, draw a circle. You can't use the lasso tool for that. You've got to use the magic wand, which is located here, and then you press on it, and you can use you go on the gradient button and you whatever you draw and gradient it in. So basically, it's very good for that kind of stuff. Basically, it's very easy to use if you watch a lot of tutorials, and it's pretty easy yourself if you're used to Photoshop and stuff and GIMP and Zoom Paint. So now that's done, you can get a very good feel of what Paint.net is. You've got some other stuff, like let's say you've got an object here. Okay, let's see, and I am moving that here. Now you've got the hand, you can move that around, as you can see. Okay, it's very easy to use, as I said before, and I keep on saying, and I keep on repeating. It's very easy. So you've got the paint bucket, which we all know what that is, as you can see. You've got the gradient tool, which I showed you what it is before. What else? You also have the paintbrush, where you can change it. You can make it as big as you like and as big as over here. You can make it very big, as you can see. Whee. So anyway, it's like I said. Oh, I have to stop saying that. You can make it big and small as you like. Anyway, then there's the paint, the pencil, which you cannot. I repeat, cannot. Which you cannot resize, so it's going to stay like this. Okay. You've got the color picker, which I showed, the eraser. Let's see what else. You've got the clone tool, which I will show you what it is in other tutorials. You've got the recolor. You've got the line and curves, which is very good for making steady lines. You can change the color and stuff. It's very easy. You've got the text. You can write stuff. You can use these things, which are basically the same thing. You can use them for various things. They're very interesting. Let's say you want to make a text box, sort of like a text box. You basically make a thingy here, like I did, like a rectangle shape, and then you get the text font here, and then you press it there, and it's pretty easy. And you can write stuff, and it's really straightforward. Okay. Anyway, and you have to keep it in line, of course. So you've got to keep on. Let's say I want to write in this. A text box. Anyway, guys. So you've got the feel of what it is. These are different shapes where you can type in and stuff, or even for other stuff. If you want to make a robot, for instance, I don't know, with robot eyes like that, it's very useful for that stuff. Basically, that's what Paint.net is. It's very useful, and you've got the layers and stuff. And this is just a basic view of what Paint.net is. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and see you.